invited course for the last 7 years. So we're very grateful to the All India Ophthalmic Society for having us back this year as well. And I hope it will be of interest to all of you. Since we have a lot of speakers, in the interest of time, we'll start. And it's my pleasure to invite Dr. Parthopratim Dutta MAJUMDER, who is a very eminent researcher, clinician, and resource for postgraduate education himself. He's based in Shankar Netralaya in the Department of Uveitis, and I invite him to talk about resource options for training in ophthalmology.
Yeah. Thanks, Deb, for having me here. So I'll be talking on resource options for training in ophthalmology. So first, I don't want to discuss this because there may be some bias and I may be. So just I'll skip that. So yeah, first, if you talk about resource, any resource, if you just train your mind to learn from the best. So the best option is you make a habit of searching the PubMed and try to read the PubMed indexed literature and whatever information you have. And then coming to one of the most important resource you can access is that one network. Sometimes you may actually skip that, seeing it's actually hidden in the member zone. And this one network has a lot of this thing. You can access some journals also. And the most importantly, you can actually test your knowledge and you can go to select a lot of subspecialty options are there and you can take exam. Like you can see here, the list is long. So these are the format that each question will have 4 answers and you can actually click the answer and after that you can actually join the discussion also. Then we have a series of practice pattern guidelines, so which you can access from one network. And similarly, there is a section on the case discussion. So there are various interesting cases which has been discussed by the eminent ophthalmologists. So you can actually access them. And this is a very popular and very old website, that Success in MRC Ophtha, and I think many of you are familiar with that. So now another important, interesting website is that from University of Iowa, that iRound. So it has dedicated case presentations, atlas, videos, and all. And you have the gonioscopy.org, which is also a very good website to learn and understand the gonioscopy. And there are a lot of videos in challenging cases, troubleshooting, and how you should do a proper gonioscopy exam. Then there is another Stone Rounds. There are a lot of cases, interesting cases, and discussion there. So you can actually see them and listen to some of the additional podcasts also. Now coming to this site, it's actually very good, this initiative by the cyber sites. And here you can see there are live webinars and the most interesting are the online courses. So they have a module, various module. For example, they have fundamentals of SICS, 12-hour online course. So you can actually go through this module. And finally, after that, you can actually take a test also and they will give you a certificate. So their modules are very interesting. As you can see here, they talk about, there are dedicated video on cataract basics, how history taking should be done in a patients with cataract, how screening for high risk is important, and a dedicated section about intraocular lens and everything. So, and then it also details, there are text materials also, which you can actually read. And you can see there, this is such a nicely done, like deep set eyes, what are the possible problems or difficulties you face, and what are the action you should take while prior operating these cases. So next is that the cutters, there is a very good website on the retina specialist. It's that superheroes of retina. And these are the podcast and medical retina, surgical retina, everything is discussed. And also there are some, now this audio podcasts are actually getting very popular. So you can go through this site, that Eyes for Ears is a very dedicated site. And there are, this website is very interesting, those who want to learn the OCT. So these are the dedicated website for OCT cases. Each cases are there with interactive discussion and detailed explanation. So I'll just skip that. And this is by one of the another ophthalmologist, the I Learned. So it's a very good site, especially for the previous year question paper, and useful site for the postgraduate students. So then we have the ecolab.org. You can see the various discussion and the interesting this thing. And we have also iFocus online. So you can see series of lecture, and there are lot of other YouTube resources. We are not going into details. This one is a very good website, YouTube channel from the neuro-ophthalmology legend, Dr. Andrew Lee. So I'll just conclude my talk with that. So you people are using a lot of Chat GPT, Grok, and so many other options are there. If you have not used it, you can use this, that perplexity.com. So it's a very, very nice website. It's the only difference with Chat GPT and other resources that it gives you that references. So for example, I have just searched this one, and see they are giving the references, that 2 PubMed references has been cited. So you can actually quote the references, unlike ChatGPT. So it gives you the option for that. Thank you.
Thanks, Partho. Very concise and